Good morning.
Good morning.
What the are you doing here?
Well, I was making my way west when I watched a few other van life channels, and then I'm also in a van life group on Facebook, and apparently like Arizona is just like packed right now with like
'Cause it's
van
warm.
lifers and RVers. Yeah, which is cool. Like, can meet new people while I'm out, but I figured I don't really want to be overcrowded. So I thought I would just stick to plan A and go to Florida, which meant that I could either go back down through Dallas and go to Florida, or I could spend the holidays with my mom and then come see Jason if I just shot straight through Oklahoma, straight to Tennessee, and then go down into Florida.
Yeah, honestly didn't even know where she was. I knew she was in Oklahoma, but I thought she was South Oklahoma. You had text.
That was, I was,
That was what a week ago.
yeah, I didn't mean to be in Oklahoma. I was just trying to find a Love's, and I picked a certain one, and it happened to be right over the border in
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
it was like barely in Oklahoma.
It was like north of Wichita Falls.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I didn't think anything of it. And then she texts. She's like, "What are you doing this week?" I'm like, "Just building the house." She's like, "I'm like 30 minutes away," and I was like, "Huh?" Like,
I was like,
what?
I'll be staying
'Cause-
at this place tonight, so I'm like very close.
Yeah, because I haven't watched much of any YouTube lately. Up until yesterday, my service has been just garbage. So I think what it was is because Jared just paid the phone bill, so I think it re-upped the data. So I'm actually because I have 4G, but it drops to 3G, and I have 50 gigs of whatever memory or whatever you call it data, and I go through that in about 3 days. So uploading the videos like knocks that out, and then my internet's slow for the rest of the month. So I haven't been able to really watch any YouTube. So I knew she was in Oklahoma, but I didn't know where she was. I didn't know what she was doing. I didn't know what her plans were, nothing that nature. And then she was just like, "Yeah, I'm like 30 minutes away," and I was just like, "Okay." I mean, I didn't know, and so it just works out. I mean, if she's literally cutting across going there, I mean,
It makes sense to stop and visit and
yeah,
help a little bit.
yeah. So pretty much, I'm gonna put her to work, and I just said basically what my dad told me forever. He's like, "You ain't living here for free," and so we're gonna work on the house and stuff today. It is cold, but hopefully it should warm up a little bit. But have to try to knock out a lot of the house. A lot of it I could do myself, but when you start doing the long boards and stuff, it kind of gets difficult. And I'm gonna be working on the kitchen window, or the kitchen wall, and most of that is all the way across. It's got
Like the other side.
yeah, it's got two tiny windows in it, so having an extra hand will definitely come in handy. And then we're gonna cook and do all that stuff. But how's van life?
It's cold, that's for sure. Last night was probably the coldest I've ever felt, or that I've felt in the van so far.
I think it was in the 20s.
I turned the heated blanket on, and then after that I was fine. I actually slept really good last night. I haven't been sleeping well lately, but last night I slept really well. But I ordered a diesel heater, and it's shipping to my mom's house, and so I'll get that installed while I'm at my mom's, and I'm excited. And I also found out there's another van life girl channel that I watch, and she's gonna be in Nashville for New Year's also, so we might link up. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm definitely still adjusting to it. Like, I've been living in the van for like 5 months, 6 months or something, and actually traveling and being on the road is a little bit different than just being in one spot.
So I know a lot of people probably want to know, are you going to be going to the Meetup in May?
Of course I'm going to be at the Meetup.
Yeah, so that's the end of May. I mean, a long time from now.
Yeah, that's like way out in the future.
But I told Jaylena, I said, you should try to get a group of van life people to come out, because the hotel's booked, solid. But if you live in a van, you don't need a room. So, that type of thing. And then just on that note, I did talk to the hotel. They have a sister motel. It's smaller. They're renovating, but they're writing down names if any of you guys would like to still stay just right up the street. And they said that y'all are more welcome if you're staying there to come hang out at the hotel, come get breakfast, do all that. It's just they booked up. They didn't know this was going to happen, and by the time the meetup comes around, the other hotel should be
finished.
good to go. And then other than that, I think the Sawyers and I are still going to call some other hotels around there. We're saying you should probably stay at Hampton. We've been there before. It's a nice hotel. When we were there, they weren't really doing breakfast and all that because everything going on.
Well, they had breakfast, but it wasn't like the normal traditional breakfast.
Yeah, it was very much like a little baggie of like
a fruit and a granola bar, stuff
but
like that.
there is a Denny's literally right next. Is it Denny's?
Yeah, it's Denny's.
Yeah, Denny's right next to it, and it's old school one. It's all like chrome, like stainless steel. It's pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys are interested, I would definitely say hit up the Hampton, and we're gonna try to call and see if we can't work out a deal, get a group discount, because we think we might be able to book that one up as well, because the hotel prior booked it instantly. And I'll say this, I talked to the manager that was there last time, Virginia. She's very excited. She said she is going to work that night, so we can basically get hooked up like we did last time. She made us breakfast tacos at like 3 a.m. because we all stayed up all night, and she said she's very excited for it. She said that it was a very, very fun party, that they have a lot of weddings and stuff there, and they're never that fun. She was truly excited. I mean, she came up to me. She wasn't like, oh man, here's this guy again. And so she said, bring the party. So if you have a room there, y'all better bring the party, because this is going to be big. It's
per management, bring the party.
Yeah. Something's going on back there.
Sounds like someone's metal roof. Flapping in the wind.
That, I bet you a big old dump truck or something's driving up them hills.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, bring the party. And even if, and I'll say this, you didn't hear it from me, even if you don't get a hotel at Hotel Prior, come over and have fun and hang out, because it's gonna be big. And we're even thinking, like I was at the Sawyers picking up some stuff, and we're thinking it's gonna be good weather, should be, that we're gonna see if we can't kind of open up, block off the outside as well, and kind of have like an indoor outdoor party type thing. And just so you know, this isn't your normal like YouTube get together. This is a party. People, it was getting wild. People were eating peppers. Des ate how many?
13.
13 habanero. Were they habanero?
I don't know what they were, but they were really spicy.
Yeah, I can't remember what kind of eating peppers. People were going live. There were adult beverages. People were just having fun.
Of course, all that was at the hotel. That was not at the church.
Yeah, not at the church, not at the meetup. This was the after party. You know, we got hotel rooms there. The Sawyers will be staying the night there. We got a lot of people. I know, like, my parents are coming up. Tom and Rhonda are coming up. Kinfolk Farm in Georgia's coming up. Your mom even said she might come out. I mean, this is going to be big. It's going to be fun. It's like almost 6 months away, and I'm still pumped about the last one, and I'm going to be pumped until this one happens. It's going to seem like it's going to take forever to get there, but once it does happen, we're like, man, this came so fast. Like, let's plan another one. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I feel like it's going to come so fast that it's just right around the corner.
Yeah, it's going to be...
This whole year just flew by.
Yeah, it did. It really did. And so we're trying to come up with some shirts for the meetup. That way it's just, we're calling it the YouTube Family Reunion. And a lot of people said, why is this the first annual one? Y'all had one, you know, a couple months ago.
That was the trial.
Yeah, that was,
run.
We thought literally like 10 people were going to show up and we would just never talk about it. We just act like it never happened. And now that it's going a lot better than we ever expected, we want to call it the YouTube Family Reunion, because when we all get together, and
it's like a big family reunion.
It is, and we were kind of talking about this, and it's, people aren't going to show up and be as nervous Now, the people that weren't here last time might.
Maybe, yeah, but I feel like the atmosphere will be so laid back and
Yes.
comfortable that everyone's gonna feel it.
Yeah, we didn't know what to expect, and literally, I think the first night it was like cold beer ranch, possibly tea with Tina on Tuesdays, Greenhorn One Acre,
Ridge Life.
Ridge Life. I think all of them were there the first night when we were out here doing stuff.
Yeah,
And
the
they were all,
pizza and stuff.
yeah, they were having pizza and partying up in the lobby and all that stuff. And then the next day, you know, the Meetup, like it was weird. I thought I was gonna be nervous, and I don't really get nervous about stuff anymore. But it wasn't. Like as soon as you got there, it was just a good time. And then Paragon Ridge, Paragon Ridge Farm. Is that what it is? I always mess it up. Ranch. Dang it! I don't know why I said. I knew it was. Sorry.
I think you always say farm.
I do. I mess it up, and it's the same thing when I say Greenhorn 1 acre or 1 acre Greenhorn. I don't know. I mess it up.
Acre.
Yeah, whatever. Y'all know my heart's in the right place. So they were having like a little get together in Narrowway Farm, Payne family, Robertson Belly Acres were out there. Of course, Oklahoma Dream Life, he lives there. They were all hanging out, and I had to go get my laptop fixed, and they hit me up. They're like, hey, if you're coming out here, we're not too far away. You know, if you want to come out and have some lunch, we're having dinner. If you stay late and you want to spend the night, you can, all that stuff. And from the second I got there, it felt like family. And of course, I'd already met them, but I didn't get to talk to them so much on like a personal level that going there, again, it just felt like a mini family reunion, and that pumped me up for this next one. So we're making shirts. We're going to try to do pre-order shirts for that. We're not trying to make a profit, nothing like that. Don't think we're trying to make a profit. We're just trying to sell them so everyone can wear them. If you have your own YouTube channel, feel free to wear your own shirt. You're not obligated to wear this.
Well, and we're also doing, I don't think we've talked about a whole bunch of what we are hoping to do for
Don't
the Meetup.
spill the beans.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, selling the shirts will help fund some of that stuff.
Yeah. We're not doing this to make.
And then, of course, we want to do
nothing.
giveaways and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
And, so we're going to be doing stuff like that. I don't know. We're trying to come up with really cool ideas, and, we're probably going to have some, like, cornhole games. I'm trying to not say too much, but there will be stuff to do. I'll say that.
That'll be fun.
And then the after party, we were kind of talking about it. We're thinking maybe even cornhole games, play spoons,
maybe like
pong,
dominoes,
water pong, domino, like anything that's fun. Y'all are old people. We'll play old people games too. Don't worry. Maybe
we should bring like card games like
Against Humanity.
I don't know about Cards Against Humanity because that could get pretty raunchy, but
I feel like the people there.
I guess you can choose to play that game if you want.
We'll
but
put that one in the
18,
conference room.
It is adult only.
Yeah.
But stuff like that would be really fun. Or like, what do you meme?
Yeah, and so they do have a conference room, and I'll say this: we could probably get whatever we want there. We've been there enough that we get the Rockstar treatment. It's pretty awesome. We're very lucky.
No one's going to be in the conference
room.
That's
what I'm saying.
The whole hotel's booked for the
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they would open it up, and then maybe we can have some of that stuff in there. So it's like if you really don't want to be involved in that, you don't have to be, and it's not like in your face. So we're going to try to really make this like an outdoor lobby conference room type party. At first, like last one I thought about, I was like, what if I just rent a room? And that, because literally we did not think we were gonna be able to do what we were able to do and hang out in the lobby. So I was gonna consider getting a room or two and having that where everyone can kind of hang out. And then I was like, no, because if y'all wreck that room, that's on me. I ain't paying for it. So we just lucked out that the lobby was open and stuff. And
that they allow people to be in the lobby like that for events and whatnot. They don't really care.
Yeah, so a huge shout out to Cold Beer and Ridge Life and all them for initiating that, because I don't think I would have had the guts to ask the front desk if we could party in the lobby, because I knew it'd probably get pretty rowdy. But
it's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, of course, I think everyone was nervous for the first meetup. Like, even you and I. Like, it was something that we had never done before, and
again, we thought maybe like 10 people would show up.
Yeah, we really didn't know what to expect. But like after everything was said and done, like recently with me traveling and stuff, I literally had Cold Beer Ranch, Ridge Life, you know, Kinfolk Farm of Georgia, all these people that, and I know Kinfolk wasn't at the meetup, but we've met them before at a different meetup.
Yeah.
And like they all reached out and was like, hey, you're always more than welcome if you need a place to stay. Like our yard's open. Even a Paragon Ridge Ranch.
Yeah.
Paragon Ridge Ranch did. Like Christy messaged me.
Oh, I'll say this: if you stay there where you're gonna park your van because you can get power and stuff, it's a view. Oh my gosh! I got out there. It's insane. I'm not gonna like give details on their house or nothing, but you probably want to stay there at least a day. I'll say that.
Yeah, I thought about staying there while I'm making my way through. I just don't think I have time. Like,
Yeah.
Christmas is like less than a week away. So.
Well, they're back that way.
Yeah,
so,
I know. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So.
But
I
if
just
you're
have to
ever
kinda-
heading back that way, I mean, yeah, that view where you'd be parked, it's intense. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm just like super excited for it, and we're gonna keep trying to plan. I did talk to the Sawyers the other day when I went to the house, and they've got some stuff kind of worked up, stuff like that, stuff that we're gonna try to do. I don't want to say anything because we're not trying to put it out there too much, but
And nothing's set in stone right now either.
yeah, and on that, because it's not set in stone, like please comment down below.
There we go.
Yeah. The other day, the door was open, and I didn't know that because I left it open for the. Well, I didn't know. I forgot. I left it open for the dogs going in and out. And I walked in, all the goats were in there. Luckily, they weren't in there very long. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for the meetup that can make it fun, if you're coming or you wish you were coming out, what would be fun? What type of games would you like to play? What would you like to see at a meetup? Again, this one's going to be longer than last time. We're going to do 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then afterwards it gives us a couple, 2 hours or so to clean up, get everything back in order, and then we can go eat afterwards and stuff. But if you could think of anything that would be fun, even simple things. It was Too Crazy in Alabama, I think's her YouTube name. She's crazy. She's from Alabama. It makes sense.
No, she's too crazy.
Yeah, but she brought a huge map, and we all kind of like put pins and wrote down like where everyone was from. And she said this time, she's like, I'm gonna bring even a bigger map.
Is that just him, or is there a goat in there?
I hope there's not one in there. But she's gonna bring even a bigger map. She said.
Oh, the pup's in there.
Oh, and but that was fun, just seeing where everybody was from, stuff like that. People were driving from like 21 hours away. It was crazy. When we went to North Carolina for a meetup, we drove 1,000 miles, and I thought that was crazy.
And there was someone, the farthest that drove was like over 2,000 miles.
Yeah, man, I'm getting dog and goat hair up in her.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that.
Bandit, will you go? Go, run along, read some books. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just extremely excited. Can't tell, stretching it out over here. But think of some things that maybe we could do, like giveaways. Don't be like, oh, give away a car or nothing like that. Keep it reasonable. But things that you guys would like, as giveaway prizes, or, I don't know. I just want this to be fun. I want it to be just something that people want to wait a whole year to do it again and make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And I don't know. It started out as such a simple thing this last time, but now I'm just like, all right, this is awesome. Like, let's do this big.
I will say, just because we've talked about it, and I don't know anyone who can do it, but we talked about maybe having like face painting for the kids.
Oh.
So if you're coming and you know how to do face painting, or
We need to see your resume.
let us know if that's something you're interested in doing.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, and that's the thing too is
I'll
literally
paint some kids' faces, but it might not look the best.
they'll get a handprint on the side. We're literally catering from
Little red horns.
yeah from young kids to older
Don't even try to jump up there.
to older folks. Y'all are the older folks. Freaking go.
Baby, go, Nacho.
But yeah, I guess that's our cue to get off. But yeah, if you guys have anything that you'd like, again, I've said this about 800 times by now, please let us know. It's gonna be fun. It'll be just as much of a surprise as Jaylena showing up here.
I don't think some people were like, no, we know you're going there.
See, but I didn't. They know more about it than I did. I didn't. Well, I'm not really watching YouTube right now.
I was
but-
literally, well, it's further away from here, but I was like 30 minutes away from where the Sawyers live. And I was like, hey, so what are your plans for the week?
Yeah. So.
And, yeah, it was definitely a surprise for
Yep.
you.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get on with the day, do all that stuff.
Make some breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, I'm hungry. So we're gonna do that. So see ya later.